Hi guys, Paul Pluta channel, and I'm doing a paid review because I need the cash, guys. I really need the cash. This is for Chris. Chris, I'm doing this video for Chris. Let's roll the credits and do the review. Okay, let's do Chris's review. Hi Arch, looking forward to hearing your opinion on my email below. I transferred 50 Aussie to your PayPal for your account. I can't wait to see your YouTube response whenever you can. Many thanks, Chris. Hi Arch, before we get into it, let's just have to let you know that I'm a massive fan of what you do and you're always able to entertain me, as well as give me some insight into all things luxury. A bit about myself. I'm a 28-year-old guy living in Sydney, Australia. Working class punter who dreams of owning nice watches. Looking back at my latest collection, I fell into the rookie trap of quantity over quality. I thought anything with an automatic movement and looked semi-decent was worth my hard-earned cash. And before I knew it, I was in Shitterville, which consisted of two boutique brand divers with the Miyota 9015 movement, a Tissot PRC 200 with a Powermatic 80 movement based on a modified ETA, a Seiko Presage SPB 045J1, and a Seiko SKX 007. I admit I'm quite fond of these two Seikos and did enjoy wearing them and thought they offered the best bang per buck in their price range. I decided I wanted to empty the box of the shitters and get one solid piece of horology that I would enjoy as my one and only, so I sold them all off. After a couple months of research, I decided that I wanted a watch with a no-date dial, as I like the symmetry of a no-date. My grail at this stage in my life was the Rolex Explorer 1 in 39mm size, as the 36mm Explorer 1, although classic, was far too small for my wrist. The history, the perfect dial, the movement, the fact that it can be dressed up and dressed down, and it doesn't scream "this is a Rolex," was all I needed in my one watch. I lusted for one. Then, while working my ass off saving up, the Tudor released the Black Bay Heritage 41, reference number M79540-0001, with the Tudor modified ETA and no dive bezel. I thought between the 41mm case and the beautiful snowflake dial, it was a winner chicken dinner, and at half the price of the Explorer 1. It diverted my attention completely away from my grail Rolex. I found a very good deal through a pre-owned dealer here in Sydney, and I bought it. A few months passed and I realized that I made a mistake and compromised on my grail watch. The Tudor is a cool watch and would not look out of place in any collection, but once the Explorer bug hits you, you are hooked. So I sold the Tudor for a slight loss, but then got back on track and bought a pre-owned Rolex Explorer reference 214270. The model with the white gold numerals, which I think looks truer to the Explorer than the loomed indices, the shorter hands, which I know get some flack, but I don't have a problem with them. I am now 100% content with my decision and haven't taken the Explorer off since. So my question to the Pontiff: Is the Explorer one a good choice for a one watch collection? And if you could only keep one watch from your current collection, which one would it be? Transferred 70. My God, 70 Aussie to your PayPal. Keep up the good work, Arch. Thank you, Chris. Chris, I want to say this to you, man. You are a cool fuckaroony. You are a cool fuckaroony. To answer your question there, yes, sir. Explorer 1, what do I think? What do I think? I gotta tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. I had a really good service provider. Pay for play. Gorgeous girl. This was the Japanese and Singaporean cross. Beautiful. I fell in love with her at one stage. And I remember seeing her, and I had my 14270, the 36mm Explorer 1 on my wrist. And I thought I was so cool because I had a 1016 before in my life. And I thought this was just so cool. An Oyster, just so cool. 369 dial. Man, I was in the groove. And I went to see her. I said, oh, hey, do you like my Rolex? I took it off just before the shower. And she said to me, oh, look really nice. Look really nice, Pa. But little bit small. Little bit small. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. That really hurt me. But she was right. 36mm. The 36mm Explorer 1 was a little bit small. Can't criticize the girl for telling you the truth. I was a little bit small, underendowed, and she was right. Many years later, she gave me a freebie. She liked me as a person. The watch she thought was a little bit small, and I gotta agree with you. I think she hit it on the head. It is a little bit small. The 39mm, oh my God, I gotta tell you, I think that is a stunner. It's a winner chicken dinner. So I would tend to agree with what she said. It was a little bit small. The Explorer 1, I love it. I love it to death. My good friend Dave in Sydney, he likes the Air King. I gotta be honest with you, just between you and me, Dave, if you're watching, plug your ears. I prefer the Explorer 1 to the Air King any fucking day of the week. But hey, my own opinion is the Explorer 1, what do I think of it? Winner. I think it's just a cool watch. It really is super cool. It really is super cool. I completely get it. I understand what you're saying. I get it. I get it a lot. But would I, how do I put this? Explorer 1, is it a perfect one-piece combo? I think it's a fucking amazing watch. I love the simplicity. I think the size, 39mm, is perfect. I've loved the black dial, 369. It can act as a dress watch. It can act as a sports watch. It's the ultimate. It's where all these watches come from. What do you think a Submariner was? It was just a Explorer with a bezel that rotated. Now, I think as a one-piece watch, you really can't criticize that choice you've made. I reckon that's cool. Very cool. It's very cool. I don't have a problem with it. I think the Explorer 1 is the perfect one-piece watch collection. Why do I say that? Well, it's really the quintessential sports watch. Quintessential sports watch. It is perfectly proportioned, the symmetry, everything about it is super cool. I think it's the classic 1016 brought up to a modern standard. I love the sapphire. I think it's perfect. I really do. I think the thing about the Explorer 1 is that it can pass as a dress watch because it doesn't have superfluous functions. It's just three-hand watch. It is the ultimate sports watch, okay? They took the bastard to Mount Everest. That's that model. Okay, they didn't actually take an Explorer 1, but that's sort of the model which is sort of, you know, it was a chronometer version Oyster Perpetual, which is what the Explorer 1 is. It's an Explorer. It's the frontiers sort of watch. I think the Explorer 1 is the tribute to that Everest expedition when the men were British and they did not cry or whinge like pansies. They didn't. They acted like men. The Explorer 1, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous piece. I think it is the fucking quintessential one-watch wristwatch collection. I'd like you to add more to it down the track. I'd like you to add more to it. I mean, I would be adding a Tudor Black Bay Heritage Diver. That's what I'd be adding. I reckon that'd be a two-piece combo meal deal. And maybe then, if you wanted to add a third piece, I'd add the Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. I think it's just classic, classy. It's everything you could possibly want in a sports luxury wristwatch. Super, super, super duper cool. No problems at all. I think I sometimes think about what is one Rolex I could have. One Rolex I would have myself there. And I think the Explorer 1 is a classic example. I also really do love the Milgauss. I think a Milgauss could be a one wristwatch collection in itself. The Note 8 Sub, that's a classic, iconic. I gotta say, I just think it's quintessential perfection. Now, you've asked me a very important question here. So you're saying that is the Rolex Explorer 1 a good choice for a one-watch collection? It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely, positively perfect. And the interesting thing is, if you do your research on James Bond, Ian Fleming wore 1016 Explorer 1. Yes. James Bond in the book had an Explorer 1. So it is super duper cool. Super duper cool. What's my opinion? My opinion? Opinion. What is my opinion? I think it's pretty damn amazing stuff. Now, in my own collection, if I had one... See, I think the Explorer 1 is better than... If I only had one... I think the Explorer 1 is better than what I'm going to choose. Okay? If I had to have one, in my case... I say this as I'm looking at my watch box full of watches. Okay? I'm wearing the Tudor, and I got my Patek on the side table. I'd love to say Explorer 2, but it's no Explorer 1. Explorer 1 is a better combo deal. I think for me, if I could only have one, it's simple. Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. And that's because it's a sports watch. It's quintessential sports. It's me. Okay, I love that watch. I do love it. I love it more than anything. I love my Explorer 1, but I don't have one in my box. I got an Explorer 2. So for me, I think the Reverso Grande would be the watch I would definitely go for. But what do I think of the Explorer 1? I think it's an amazing watch. I think it's just absolutely perfect. I was an idiot. I sold my 1016 to fund. I was immature. I was a child. I sold it and bought a solid gold President, and then business went shit and I had to sell it. Classic case of disaster. I still wish I had that 1016. I really do. It was a dream watch I owned and I sold it. What a stupid thing to do, but hey, this is how life is. If the biggest regret you have in life is selling a fucking watch, well, fuck, life hasn't been that bad then, Bubba, has it? So, I gotta tell you, well done, Chris. Thank you for watching Archie Luxury Channel, the Paul Pluta channel. And please, don't ever sell that Explorer 1. I'm Paul Pluta. Like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about my channel.
Okay?